Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Friends, in today's video I will tell you some important questions related to polity which have been asked many times in the examinations and can be asked in any upcoming exam. That's why you will watch this video carefully friends. So let's start the video friends. Your first question is, who among the following was not a member of the Constituent Assembly? Answer is option B, H. Beg. Next question is, how many committees were appointed by the Constituent Assembly to study various aspects of the Constitution? Answer is option A, 13. When was the drafting committee of the Constituent Assembly appointed? Answer is option D, 29 August 1947. In 1922, who among the following expressed the exclamation that Indian Constitution will be according to the will of the Indians? Answer is option D, Mahatma Gandhi. In 1924 AD, by whom was the demand made to the British government that a Constituent Assembly should be formed to frame the Constitution of India? Answer is option A, Motilal Nehru. By whom was the idea of the Constituent Assembly formally formulated? Answer is option B, M.N. Roy. Who gave concrete shape to the Constituent Assembly? Answer is option D, Jawaharlal Nehru. In which year did the Congress pass a resolution demanding the framing of a constitution by the Indian people without any external interference? Answer is option C, in 1936 AD. Where was the demand for the formation of a Constituent Assembly by the Indian National Congress held in 1936 AD? Answer is option C, Faizpur. According to the Cabinet Mission Plan, how many members were to be there in the Constituent Assembly? Answer is option A, 389. How was the division of total members decided in the proposed original constitution? Answer is option D, all of the above. 292 representatives from the British provinces, 93 representatives from the princely states, 4 representatives from the Chief Commissionerate area. 292 members were to be elected for the various provinces of the Constituent Assembly, out of which how many representatives of the Congress were elected? Answer is option D, 208. As a result of reorganization, what was the number of members of the Constituent Assembly in the year 1947? Answer is option B, 299. From where was BR Ambedkar elected to the Constituent Assembly? Answer is option C, from West Bengal. Why did the Muslim League boycott the Constituent Assembly? Answer is option D, Muslim League wanted a separate Constituent Assembly for Muslims. On which of the following basis the Constituent Assembly was elected? Answer is option B, class suffrage. The members of the Constituent Assembly were the representatives of. Answer is option A, indirectly elected by the people. Who presided over the inaugural session of the Constituent Assembly? Answer is Option D. Sachidanand Sinha. When was the first session of the Constituent Assembly held? Answer is option B. On 9 December 1946. Who was the temporary president of the Constituent Assembly? Answer is option A. Sachidanand Sinha. Who was elected the permanent president of the Constituent Assembly on 11th December 1946? Answer is option D. Dr. Rajendra Prasad. What was the number of members in the drafting committee of the Constituent Assembly? Answer is option D. 7. Who among the following was not a member of the drafting committee of the Indian Constitution? Answer is option A. Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Who among the following was not a member of the drafting committee? Answer is option B. Jawaharlal Nehru. Who proposed the preamble before the drafting committee of the Constitution? Answer is option D. Jawaharlal Nehru. Who was the chairman of the flag committee of the Constituent Assembly? Answer is option C. Dr. Rajendra Prasad. When was the design of the national flag adopted in the Constituent Assembly of India? Answer is option A. July 1947. On which day did the Constituent Assembly finally pass the Constitution? Answer is option D. 26 November 1949. What is the exact date of the last meeting of the Constituent Assembly of India? Answer is option C. 24 January 1950. Who among the following was the first to propose the idea of a Constituent Assembly for the creation of a Constituent Assembly for India? Answer is option B. Swaraj Party 1924. Who presided over the first day's session of the Constituent Assembly of India? Answer is option A. Sachidanand Sinha. Who is considered the architect of the Indian Constitution? Answer is option D. BR Ambedkar.